Hello everyone, my name is Heather Autumn. Welcome to the Frozen Tundra and my channel. The first month of the year is over. That went by incredibly fast. So I wanted to come on here and give you a goals update, and I'm really proud of them so far. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I have 3 goals that I'm working on actively this year. And the first one is to adopt a more healthy and active lifestyle, and that's been going really well. I've been losing some weight, which I'm really proud of, and I'm gonna give you updates on that. The second is to make better videos for this channel, of course, and I've been working on that, and I actually got some advice from a viewer, so I want to include that later in the video as well. And my third and final goal is to learn enough Japanese that I can take the N5 Japanese proficiency test in December, and it's making me nervous. Right now I'm in my car because I'm actually getting ready to go down to Staples and get a new passport photo taken. I'm going to renew my passport. Am I going anywhere? Not that I know of, but you know, it's always good to have that going. But I wanted to talk about this comment that was left on my YouTube channel. It was left on 2 separate videos. All right, so this message was from a person named Matt Foriello, I believe is the last name. I'm so sorry if I messed that up. But he said, "Hi Autumn, listening to music in your car and talking with the music on." So this comment actually brought up a lot. So in videos where you see me going down the highway, I'm actually not recording that in the safest way possible. A lot of times involves me holding the steering wheel with one hand and holding the tripod with another. And so seeing this comment kind of made me start thinking a little, and I ended up actually going and getting a car mount so I can properly and safely mount this camera. So I wanted to thank him for leaving this comment because it got me thinking, and I will respond eventually. I'm just really busy. So as for the music aspect of all this, I'm not sure how other YouTubers get around it. So the idea of going and letting you guys listen to the music that I play kind of runs a copyright risk. And so I don't know if I can really do that. So I'm gonna try to meet you halfway, Matt. I'm trying to, I got the tripod. That's a safe and helpful step, but I can't play music. I just, you know, people are suing everybody now. So, and I can't afford that. I don't have a job right now. So here's what I got. Looks kind of like this, all wrapped up. And then I got some extra pieces here. This is a giant suction pad. All right, so I have to change the batteries on this. I'm gonna try hooking it up to this new tripod. Hey, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that camera angle. Okay, so in order to do this, I actually have the camera directly in front of me, but this mount can also be stuck to windows and things like that. All right, so thanks, Matt, because your comment got me thinking and I got a new tripod out of it. So I'm gonna take a second to go and drive to Staples, and you guys can see how that looks. I can vouch for this camera because I'm driving right now and able to hold a conversation. So while I will say that I really like the position, it's a little bit tough to drive with because it really is right in the middle of my vision, which is still unsafe. It's better than holding a tripod, so there's that. But at the same time, it could definitely be safer. This is where I currently have it mounted, which is right in front of me. And then you gotta think that the camera kind of sits right here. So I'm gonna buy another disc, which is this bottom part, and I think I'm gonna mount it here. Sorry that my car is dusty. It's winter time, so everything's a little when it comes to clean around here. So I'm gonna go get my picture taken and I will be back. All right, passport photo is done. They don't let you smile, so now I look like some sort of escaped convict, all like surly and angry. But anyway, that is done, so I'm happy about that. So I have a couple more locations to go to, and then we're gonna head home because it is so cold, and all of my goal updates are pretty much over there now. I was feeling really good and confident about myself this morning, and then I had that passport photo taken. Now I feel like I need a bottle of tequila. So as you all know, I've been documenting my progress in this fitness tracker. It tracks my meals and my weight and my measurements and everything. And I'm really happy it does, because on moments like this where I'm feeling like, oh man, nothing I'm doing is working, I don't feel any better or any different, I can kind of reference this. Because this month, it's not been perfect, but again, this isn't about perfection. This is about trying to make it consistent and making sure that I'm better than I was yesterday. So I wanted to talk about my progress. So starting off this month, I weighed 242 pounds with a goal of losing anywhere from 1 to 2 pounds a week, which is safe and healthy. I do have doctors that I've told about my plan and they okayed it and we did a physical and everything. But I weighed in a few days ago and I had to take a picture because the surface of my scale is super reflective, so I can't include the actual footage. But I did take a picture and it came to 234.6 pounds, which is just slightly shy of 2 pounds of weight loss a week. And then not only that, but I did my measurements as well, because you can't always trust the scale, but I did do measurements. And so here are my measurement comparisons. So you can see that overall I've lost like an inch over my entire body, which is nice. And because I edit these things, I noticed that like I don't have so much of a double chin to work with, which I'm really happy about. But you can't tell that on the passport photo. So I guess I'm just really happy about that progress. And then also I got some new workout equipment, which was filmed on a different day, but I kind of wanted to show you what that looked like. Guys, it's here. Okay, so did I almost die bringing this up the stairs? Absolutely. Like seriously, this is gonna be so helpful. Let me explain a little bit of the thought process behind getting this treadmill. So as you could tell, when I went to go get it, it is not just snowing outside, but icy. For those of you who have been following my channel, you know that I've been trying to get 10,000 steps in and I've been eating healthier, and over and over and over, I was missing the 10,000 steps. But it's not because I don't enjoy walking, but lately it's been snowing a lot and very icy, or it's rainy, or it's like 32 degrees out. And so my logic was I could either spend the money to go and get some cold weather gear to wear, but I've been losing weight pretty well lately. And so I'm like, well, if I get that and I spend like $200 on that, I may not be able to wear it in a couple months. And then I would have to go out and buy more. And then I was like, well, I could get a gym membership. And part of me is like, yeah, and if it's raining or if it's snowing or if there's a blizzard, you're not going. And I've done this in the past where now I'm paying money and I'm not going. I would rather waste $200 to $300 on a treadmill than $200 to $300 on clothes that no longer fit me or a gym membership I don't use. All right, mission accomplished. I got it out of the box, but I'm gonna plug it in and hopefully it will all go as planned. All right, so it's all plugged in, and in theory, if I press this button, oh yeah! All right, so here it is. It came with a remote. Press this. There's a countdown. Whoa. No way. So when I tell you how happy I am with this purchase, this is gonna solve so many of my like workout problems. It's not even funny. I'm gonna link it in the description below. It's not a sponsorship. I don't get any money from telling you guys this. I'm just really happy with it. So I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow, starting now. So I just got back from the hospital and I don't have a tube in me anymore. Before I go any further, I just wanna give a massive shout out to Dr. Wei and Anna. There were a couple other doctors who saw me as well, but I just want to say specifically to them because I had to see them like every week. Thank you. They did an excellent job in caring for me and being friendly and just wonderful people. It's just another like close to a chapter. It's So yeah, that's just part of my health update. It's all gone. In addition to the treadmill and getting the drainage tube removed, I also got the okay from my doctor that I can start working out. This is more than just lower body, which is what I've been doing with the stepper and the treadmill. So now I've started to add in things like planks and sit-ups and push-ups and stuff like that. That's only been within the last week or two, and it hasn't been consistent because I didn't really want to overwork muscles that are still in a way recovering. I did go through an entire upper body workout and I was sore for the next couple of days, which was really good, and I can definitely build on that. So that's been my weight loss progress, and I'm really happy about that. The other thing too is that I did this star thing where if I completed all of my goals for the day, I got a gold star, and you can see there it did pretty good. There were a few days I missed. Here's another tracker that I have. So one of the bottom goal was to meditate every day, and that I was actually really consistent on. I would just roll out of bed, I go into my living room, and I kind of just, that's how I wake up. The other thing I was really good with is this top one, which was drinking a gallon of water each day. And again, just having that thing to color in has been awesome. Now, the two things I have suffered would be this 10K steps a day, but seeing that I was missing so many days because of that one goal allowed me to do some extra thinking and realize that getting a treadmill was the best choice. And then this last goal that was kind of suffering, that is my workout goal, and that was to do 30 minutes of working out a day, and that was more around like medical stuff, like checking in with my doctors, making sure it's okay, and I'm happy to see the results, and I'm happy to have something to reference on days where I have a bad day at the passport office. And then last but not least, as you saw in my last video, I've been really working hard on learning all of these Japanese words and things. I looked over the requirements for the N5, and it's not just learning their alphabets, which there are 3, and I've memorized 2 of the 3, and then kanji is kind of a shared alphabet between Japan and China, and so that is really complicated and tough. But I have to know vocabulary words on top of that and grammar, and then there's even a listening comprehension and I think a reading comprehension part of the test. So lots to take in. I also heard good things about Duolingo, so I went and I got that for my phone. And by the way, they're not even sponsoring this. This is just what I'm doing to catch up on these goals. Let me know in the comments below how your month has been. Have you accomplished anything cool you want to brag about? Or is there any encouragement you can give me? So thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you next weekend. Bye.